What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another ANR podcast. We got an awesome show today. First of all, I want to thank everybody who's watching us on YouTube. Thank you for watching us. And if you're listening to us on our podcast, we appreciate it. We love you guys. Please support us with subscribing, liking, and notifying yourselves on all of those platforms. And it just truly helps us out. So we appreciate that. And head on over to our social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at AstonishingNR. Show us some love over there. We'll answer some questions. But before I begin our awesome show, I want to bring in a couple of my friends. They're hanging out at a barn with some alien cow over them. I don't know why they're hanging out over there, but come on in, guys. My friend D, Chris, and Justin. What's going on, guys? Milking the cow, eh?
What's going on?
Hi.
What is Chris
Hello. How are you guys doing?
Great.
It's a Monday.
Oh,
is it
yeah.
Monday? I don't even know what day it is
It
anymore.
is.
It's
a
my
Monday.
Friday.
Family day.
It's your Friday. Oh, yeah. Chris, you're always off on Tuesdays, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So let's begin like we always do, what we watched and what we got. We'll start off with D.
I'm binging. I don't know if you remember the show My Wife and Kids with Damon Wayans.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I'm watching that with Jess.
What platform is that on?
It's on Disney Plus, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So just cruising through that. And then after that, we're going to need another show. So I also gave Cuphead a try.
Ooh.
You were excited for that.
Well, I like the classic style of the game. I like those old school cartoons.
Okay.
And the premise
Yeah,
of the
it's a
game is,
beautiful
to
game.
my understanding, is he sells his soul to the devil and he's trying to get it back. And I was like, oh, that's pretty dark for that style, which I thought was cool. But the show is aimed at children, so they kind of just gloss over that aspect.
Oh, okay.
And it's more slapstick stuff, just
Is that upsetting you?
a little bit. I'm not bothered. It's just, it wasn't meant for
I
me.
had a feeling it was upsetting you. You're like, well, I didn't sign up for this.
I'm maybe season 2 will get into that more,
Yeah.
but they kind of gloss over that whole thing. I was like, okay.
And it's
whatever.
like Dark Souls level hard.
Yeah, super hard.
Oh my god.
I didn't even
tried
beat the
playing
first
it.
level.
I can't play games like that. I'm out.
I tried playing it,
timing
died the
rising.
Yeah.
All right.
gave
What
up?
else?
I've watched a bunch of Let's Plays of it, and it's one of those games where it's just like, I'll watch this, but I'll never play it because
Yeah.
I don't have the patience.
No, I don't want to memorize 14 bosses and their patterns.
Jeez.
What else did I watch? I tried a show called Kid Cosmic. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I like it.
What's it
Base.
about?
Think of Infinity War, but for kids. Basically, these power stones. It's animated. These power stones. This
Okay.
overzealous, rambunctious kid finds a power stone, and he's
Okay.
trying to be a superhero, and it's kind of zany and wacky. But then you find out he's an orphan, and he kind of lives in a trailer by himself. From the viewer's point of view, it's like a kitty, oh, this is weird, and he's hyperactive. But when you look at the newspaper clippings in the background, it's like kid's parents died in tragic car accident.
Oh, wow.
And you find out why he is the way he is. He's kind of in his own world because of his life.
Mm-hmm.
So he's
And-
just trauma blocking.
He's trauma. Yeah, exactly. 100%.
So
And then it
he's living in his head.
turns out there is an actual Galactus level villain coming. And he's trying to assemble a team of superheroes because he's obsessed with comics. But the team he picks sucks. And he sucks.
Is this comedy? This is comedy.
It's some of it's funny, but it's clearly also meant for kids. But I want to see where they go with this. It's super stylized, so I'm
Cool.
giving that a try. What did I get? Okay, I got my first Super 7. I got Michelangelo.
Oh, congratulations.
I know people don't really care
Not-
for the articulation a little bit, but
It's the nostalgia, buddy. It's
Yeah.
the nostalgia.
this reminds me of the one my mom got me when I was a kid.
Good for you, buddy. Good for
So
you.
it's hey.
I hope you deep dive into those things hard.
Well, see, here's the problem. As a kid, I got my favorite and I was happy. As an adult, I'm like, well, I can't just get one. I gotta get the other
course.
guys. So,
They're a team.
yeah,
I will help you find links and places you can get those real quickly.
I've been scoping them out.
Any help you need, let me know. I'm there for you, buddy.
Thank you.
I
Mr.
came across the April O'Neil at ages 3 and up. Her head sculpt is pretty interesting. It's based off the original sculpt, but it looks like it's a translucent plastic and then the skin tone's painted on. But it's pretty cool looking.
Is it better? I think it's better than the NECA one.
Yeah.
That was pretty
The NECA one has a fat head, right? Has a
It's
bobble head.
that was bobblehead night.
Yeah.
Not even the eyes were the same. It just looks so off. So many people had to repaint theirs once they got them.
Yeah.
Like a Reba McEntire head on there.
Now comes with a guitar and sings country music.
I love my kids.
And
if you like those music, please don't send us any hate messages.
We're not insulting the music.
They don't have
the
internet.
We love everything.
Fine.
We love what you do. So if you do that you do you. It's all good.
Hey, Reba McEntire was in Tremors. Do you guys remember that movie?
Yeah.
She
I never watched
a sitcom that was pretty all right.
That went on
It
for
was
seasons.
funny.
It's called Reba, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Reba. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
funny.
okay. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that one. All right.
It was
Okay.
like
So
12 kings or no kings. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
so that's all. Is that the only thing you got today?
I
this
also
week?
got Horizon, so I got a game. Yeah.
Thanks for ruining my what I
Oh,
got.
sorry.
Whatever.
Hey, you guys can get the same things. It's okay.
I know.
I'll return mine. It's like wearing a dress that your friend.
Well, no, it's D always outdoes Elvin.
I don't even
You know,
know.
D has a comment, and then Elvin's like, "That's my comment."
That's
You
what I
guys
get
can
for
have
letting
the
him go.
same opinion. It's okay.
That's what I get for letting him go first, right?
Yeah, sorry
okay.
for buying a 9.8 game. How selfish.
Well, you better be. You better be.
All right, next
on the
podcast, Elvin goes first.
PlayStation?
Yeah. Is that what you call it? Okay, I'm done before I steal anything else. So Christmas dinner.
I'm only joking. It's
I don't
all
have
good.
anything else.
It's all good.
I
It's
got
all good.
nothing else.
All right, Chris, you're up.
All right, so I got to watch the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre Netflix original movie.
It's a long title. Is that the title? That's a long title.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay.
But it's a Netflix original. So
Okay.
they brought it back with a bit of a updated storyline. I got pros and cons about this. You know, there was some good gore scenes, but there were also like these look like privileged 16-year-olds with this high-tech car. I'm like, how the hell are the kids aren't like that nowadays? They're always on their phone. And then it was way too predictable, but it was enjoyable if you like the horror and gore. But they didn't.
You sound miserable.
Well, they didn't elaborate on anything. They changed the story instead of being in this isolated home. He's an orphan child who was left behind, and the mother took care of him. And then she dies, and then he gets all upset because these kids that are going into the small town bought out all the deeds so they can revamp it and they can turn it into like the millennial metropolis.
So he gets mad because of gentrification and goes on a spree.
Well, no, what happens is these two go into the orphanage and she's still living there and she's supposed to be out. But then she has the deed saying, no, I can still live here. And they're trying to find it. And they're not sure if they actually own it. And I guess they get her too excited and she dies and he wants revenge. And then, yeah, it was good, but it was still like...
You seem frustrated.
I am so frustrated because
that's not a good premise. And also,
it's trying to be
fairly
clever,
established. Yeah, sure.
The only good thing about it was the gore and the horror of it, but nothing else. Like, I started watching it, and as soon as I seen the kids in it, I'm like, okay, I can't wait for you guys to die.
Wow,
one of those horror movies.
Okay,
yeah.
So, do you recommend it or not?
You know what? If you are a hardcore horror fan, watch it. just to see, because it's getting such mixed reviews. Some people are like, oh my God, this is the best thing this year. I'm like, what kind of drugs were you smoking? It's not that great. But you know what? I like to take a chance and watch a movie, and even if I hear bad reviews about it, but everyone's opinion is their own.
Yeah.
Just because I had a problem with it, some people might like it. But from my point of view as a horror fan, it wasn't top brass. The gore was top, but nothing else. Nothing.
Okay. Cool.
And for what I got, I didn't get anything. I've been focused on my custom. I'm going to show everyone because I am getting ready to go into the office tomorrow. And I'm going to show everyone how to highlight, contour their action figures. Wow, that's not focusing.
Pull it back a little bit. Pull it back. Yeah, there you go.
There
Right
you
there.
go.
There. So it's the Ken.
That looks awesome. That looks so good.
I finished the hair sculpt. So
Cool.
I just gotta do the base paint on him, and then tomorrow I'm gonna explain how to emphasize the lines and features. So it's an easy way to enhance your figures. And then next episode after that, just a hint, I'm gonna show you how to do female makeup on 6-inch action figures. So that'll be good.
Yeah, you hear that, internet? Just go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel because you want to get in on what Chris is going to show you, so you can step up your figures that you got in your collection. Or if you're thinking of getting new figures, then he's going to show you how to, spruce them up a little bit, because some of these figures are, they need a little bit of a tender love and care, right? Especially that.
Invisible Woman.
Even what? Who?
Invisible Woman.
Okay, that woman needed to go see a dentist because that overbite was just like, I felt like she was gonna eat my face off looking at her in the package. Seriously.
Is she gonna be the test subject for the makeup tutorial you do?
Oh hell no! I need a good face.
Boom.
Ouch. Okay.
Oh my
I'm
god.
Like,
Shots fired.
Okay, so it's like, when people are like, hey, can you do this? And they expect miracles. I'm like, sweetie, this is a makeup brush, not Harry Potter's wand. I can only do so much.
Jeez.
And then I'm like, Expelliarmus, but they're still in front of me. And I'm like, fuck.
But it's just a Dremel tool and you're just putting holes in the head.
Is he talking about customization? Like, are you talking about work or customizing?
Customizing? Right?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
This time he's poured his drink in his glass, folks. That's he's thought ahead this time. A little bit the bablaise. All right. Anything else, Chris?
No, that is it.
All right, Justin, your turn.
Apart from homework stuff, I didn't really watch anything. I have started playing the Old Republic again because they just released a new expansion. So it's something of the Sith or something, but essentially they've allowed you to multi-class your characters. So like the bounty hunters that can only use pistols, now you can use whatever class that you want. So now you can also use like something from the Imperial guys or the agents or the stormtrooper guys or whatever. So you can mix and match a bunch of things, which is pretty cool. And so I was playing a bit of that. The story is meh, but
are they re-releasing the new version of that?
No, this is just the MMO. They're still putting out expansions for it.
But there's been talks of them doing a revamp, right?
Yeah, they are releasing Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's the single player story BioWare. I think they're doing both. But yeah, I'm gonna play the hell out of those because they're apparently like revamping the whole combat system, and it's not just like an HD remake. So they're like building them from the ground up and doing a bunch of stuff. So I'm excited for those. Sweet. Yeah, and for what I got, speaking of Star Wars stuff, if you saw the Boba Fett podcast,
yeah, go check out our Boba Fett reviews. We did a podcast on every episode.
Every episode, I got the Black Series Boba Fett helmet,
Oh, nice.
and it's
Sweet.
insane. I got the batteries.
Did
in
you
it
notice
now.
there's a dent on him?
Yeah, there's a dent right there. Did you know that he
You
has
must
that?
have dropped
And-
that.
Yeah,
The
I-
Amazon guy.
like
The
that.
Amazon guy must have kicked the
Amazon.
package.
Yeah, DHL just constantly just breaking all my stuff.
I thought that was FedEx who just throws your packages.
Yeah.
yeah. And
And
then
if you're a FedEx employee, please don't send us any message.
Oh my
What
god.
are they going to get mad at us for? We're not the ones. We're not. Don't drop our stuff. That's
Okay,
D loves,
not
D,
all
D
of
loves
them.
FedEx. That's what he is.
And then
He's
for
got
what I
some
got, or another thing I got, I was not expecting this amount of detail. How am I going to present this? Okay, so we'll start with this. It's a Lego
Oh, sweet.
Fender Stratocaster.
Oh, that is awesome.
I'll actually here. I'll take the cable out
Lego?
because it does have a cord.
Oh my god.
That's
Let's get some
crazy.
focus on there. And the amount of detail on this is insane. So it's got the whammy bar and stuff, pickup selector. It's got your volume knobs and stuff. Even got the little Fender logo on there, and the tuners and backplate and stuff like that. Also comes with a little Fender guitar strap, and then a guitar stand that you build as well. That was cool. But the thing that blew my mind is it also comes with an amp. So it comes with a little
Oh,
Princeton.
Wow, the
reverb.
attention to detail is insane.
I'm not even at the top comes off, and I had to build
What?
the amp that's inside it. So it's got
What?
all the components and
Holy.
shit in there. These knobs spin. There's the back with the speaker that you had to build, the cabling that it had to build as well. And it's even got the back of the amp head with all the tubes. And those would be 4 12AX7 tubes, and those would be EL34s.
No wonder I
And
couldn't get a hold of you.
yeah, so that's what I was doing yesterday. And oh yeah, and it comes with a foot switch. So you can switch
Wow.
to the tremolo and the reverb on. Yeah, so that absolutely blew my mind. It was a Christmas present that because of COVID things, we couldn't do Christmas things. So we finally did our gift exchange last week. So
Holy
then I got
jeez.
that and built that. Yeah, so it's been sitting in a box for a while now. But yeah, I built that yesterday, and this is insane.
Crazy. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Back to me, Bob. What did I watch? Well, I went to the movies and watched Uncharted with my family. Got to watch that. I try not to listen to any critics' reviews before I get in there, but sometimes things creep up on your social media, right? And there was a mixture of people saying that it wasn't that good, blah blah blah. But from my perspective, when I watched it, they tried. Generally, video game movies don't really pan out. There's a long
ass.
history. The
Tomb
long
Raider.
history.
Excuse me. Sorry.
There's a long history
Resident
of them
Evil.
all failing, right? Yes, Resident Evil, Silent Hill, whatever you want to name.
Blood
them.
Rain.
Oh no. No.
They're
Sorry,
all bad.
Alvin.
Halo.
This movie, the problem with this movie was the actors that they casted. I just felt that the Tom Holland is just too boyish to be Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
I played
I
this
mean-
game. I'm a huge fan of this game, by the way. I played every single game, even in the PSP, and I love this game to death, right? And for me, I don't know what it was. I didn't feel he was Nathan Drake. I really didn't. Mark Wahlberg also didn't make me feel like that was Sully. It just didn't. These two didn't do it for me. The story was somewhat okay. The adventure was so easy because this game is, has difficult puzzles and great scenes, right? The theatrical scenes in the game are epic. And I just found this movie was well below that. The way they went about this treasure hunt was really mediocre at best. The movie with Nicolas Cage, what's that, National Treasure?
National Treasure.
Yeah.
That was better in terms of the
National
puzzles
Treasure.
Yeah, the puzzles and the things that they had to do to get to the end was more interesting than this movie. You know,
Really?
I was expecting the hunt to be a little bit more elaborate.
I
And
think they
it-
were
Sorry, yeah.
I think they were just relying on the name brand and the character to kind of pull the movie through. And like one question I want to ask you, was it hard to watch this movie and see Tom Holland and not think Spider-Man?
No, that's the thing I was afraid of when I walked in. But he did enough for me to not think about him about to shoot with his webs and fly out of there. Right? He did enough. Like
He had a different accent too, so he
Yeah.
doesn't have the New York accent.
He did enough, but it wasn't like he did enough to separate himself from being Spider-Man, but it wasn't enough to convince me that this is Nathan Drake.
Mhm.
If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of problems I notice is they make their own casting choices. It's like he's the character in name only, and at
Yeah.
that point, why not just make a completely different movie with your own
Yeah.
original
Also-
characters?
Why not get Troy Baker and Nolan North just to play Sully and
When
Drake?
Nolan did his fan film,
Yeah.
he looked like him.
It
Still.
was so good.
I was like,
And
oh,
Troy
this-
Baker is like he's boyish and like he can still play a like tough dude or whatever. Like I also thought that when I saw that he was cast as Nathan Drake, I was like, okay, I know he's a good actor, and I also kind of was like, he's a bit young,
A
'cause,
bit
like,
short.
and a bit just small in stature, kind of, and like
Yeah.
he like even like Spider-Man, he's jacked, but he's still tiny.
Yeah.
But like
Like they do
Yeah.
they do a flashback of when he was like 13 years old or
in the
something.
game, are you talking about?
No, in the movie. They do
Okay,
a little
'cause it-
they do a little flashback. And people who play the game, they know why the flashback is important. They do a little flashback and he's like 12 or 13 years old. And then they go to present day. The actor who plays the kid is almost the same size as Tom Holland. So it's like what?
That doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. They're the same height almost, right?
Oh.
I think the kid had more hair on his chin than Tom Holland did.
When I heard the casting, I thought Mark Wahlberg was going to be Nathan Drake.
totally,
Yeah.
I thought that
I was like,
too.
oh,
I was
okay,
like,
yeah.
okay, that makes
But
sense.
it's just it's like his hair is kind of this. Yeah, I can see this happening. And then they
Yeah.
said Sully, and I'm like,
And Mark Wahlberg
okay.
Mark Wahlberg is Mark Wahlberg in the entire movie.
Oh.
If you know what I mean, he's just Mark
Yeah.
Wahlberg.
He's
Yeah,
just boss.
Hey
Yeah.
kid, hey kid, say hi to your mom for me. Say hi to your mother for me. Like it's the same thing. It's the same Mark Wahlberg. There's no Sully, nothing. Like
Yeah.
it just
Oh.
I don't know. It just I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. If you want to go and just have like for us, it was just an escape. It was a rainy day. My kids wanted to go have some popcorn and watch a movie, and it did its job. That ring was really loud and hurt my ear.
Sorry.
We have jump
If
scares
it's not,
now.
it's not wine. It's not wine. This
And another Chris moment, folks. These are all going to be tallied at the end of the year. And the one with the most bloopers wins a prize. You're in the lead right now, Chris. But yeah, going back to this movie, it's a good maybe an escape if you were bored that day and you just want to have some fun and get away. Then this will do the job. But if you're looking for an adventure, well written and well acted movie, this fell short.
Who
So
was
I'm
this movie for? Was it for fans
Well, it was
of the game?
it was definitely
Was
for
it-
my young son who
I was going to
just-
say, was it for younger audience? Was it for fans of the game? Or was it just for the general audience who doesn't necessarily know and it's just taking something in the same, like they already have the blueprints kind of written. So they're like, all right,
I think if they were targeting the fans of the game are probably not happy, right? For the general public who don't even know about this game and just think Tom Holland's in an adventure movie, it might surpass, right? It might do the job for them, and they won't say too much about it. For younger audiences who just want to see Tom Holland because they're a fan of Spider-Man, like my son is, he was excited just because Tom Holland's in it, and to him it was an adventure because he even asked me when we're on the way home, he's like, "Are there really treasures in the in this place?"
oh,
I'm like,
cool.
"Hey, of course." I go, hey, that's why you got to go to school and learn your history. You might uncover something one day. So he, is probably going to go into social studies school and taking it seriously now, right? So
tell me about the Aztecs.
This is a problem with movie companies trying to, they're taking a franchise that is well known and very popular as a game and turning it into a movie. You got to be smart. You got to look at it at all angles. How are we going to make the fans happy? How is this going to draw in new people? And
it's a broken record, though. It's a broken record, right? This is what happens with video game movies. It's over and over. They never learn. They never learn, right? In terms of what I watched, I watched our homework, Peacemaker. I didn't get into much to watch. I've been really busy doing a lot of things for the ANR. I didn't even get a chance to play this yet. It's still sealed. I'm hoping to crack this baby open in a couple of days from now.
Better hurry. Dee's finished it already.
No, I only got to play like 10 minutes. I'm busy too.
Yeah.
I don't know why I even attempted to buy it.
I also got the SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball character Frieza. It's at the office because Michael, who's a big fan of Dragon Ball, he wants to take a crack at it, maybe do a video on it. He's not sure yet, but I got that figure. It's a really cool figure. I don't know what else to say about it, but it was a light week this week. I didn't get any toys this week. Yeah, I was kind of sad. I was like, I only got 2 things. And then I'm like, come on, you spoil little brat. 2 things, come on. Right?
Some people get nothing, Elvin.
Yeah, I know.
Look at the box behind you. It's not even open.
Yeah.
Shut up. Why do you have to call me out like that? What a guy.
Guess what? I'm going to be doing the vintage retro Spider-Man wave 5-minute reviews, and I get to open those.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the only one we're missing is Goblin, so we're trying to hopefully get Goblin or Hobgoblin. So if anybody knows, you can help us out.
Hobgoblin.
Get us Goblin so we can get the whole series. But yeah, Chris is going to be opening those up in 5-minute quickies. All right, let's get into our topics. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Rapid Take is back because last week me and Chris were solo last week, so we didn't. Rapid Takes are back, boys. I got 4 juicy topics. Here we go. All right, we're gonna start off with D. You know the rules, gents.
Calm down, Justin.
You know the rules. 30 seconds is all you get. I will cut you off, so poo later. All right, first topic here. D. Street Fighter 6 has been announced by Capcom. Do you care or you don't care anymore?
I don't care anymore. Is it 6 or is it like 17?
Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, I don't care.
Well, I'm so shocked. Chris, do you care?
What? No. No, I get that it's a crazy popular game, but is there anything new about it? Because I know with Mortal Kombat we get new fatalities.
Knows. We just got like a 10-second teaser. That's all we got. There was a new character.
Oh my god, one new character. No, I don't.
I don't even know this character, but apparently he's really popular. But I don't know. Justin, do you care? Street Fighter 6 has been announced by Capcom.
There is a difference because Ryo's wearing sandals now. No, I don't care at all.
All right. Okay. That was quick. See, look at that. I do care because it's one of the most popular games in the world, and it's one of the games that took millions of my quarters at the arcade machines. So I do care, and we are going to have a good old Street Fighter tournament at our new headquarters. So everybody will be invited from the team to come in there. We'll give away a first prize place or something like that.
And get schooled by Young.
I think I can beat him. All right.
Have video evidence saying otherwise.
That wasn't me. That was Michael. All right. Next thing here. So next topic is Stranger Things will be debuting their season 4 this May. It's a 2-part thing. So season 4 will be broken into 2. May will be the first part, and then July will be the second part. I don't even know why they're doing this, but they said that they're going to end it with season 5 the following season, a year. Do you care about this show anymore, or are you excited for this show? D, go for it.
No, lost interest. I'll binge it later, but I'm not like on the edge of my seat, pumped like season 1 and 2.
Okay. All right, Chris.
Pretty much the same. I fell off of season 3. I feel like it was getting a bit repetitive. You know, it'd be kind of cool if we see one-shot seasons like we've been getting. You know, it gives us a hint of and some excitement, but then it just ends and it moves on to something different, because I feel like people nowadays, their attention span is so short, so they can hold on maybe 1 or 2 seasons. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Justin.
I get it. VHSs are cool and D&D is fun. I don't care.
I am excited because my son and me, we watch it together, and he's excited. I don't know what it is. When my kids get excited, I get excited. Even I don't even care about
means you're a good dad.
Yeah, like,
I'm just like, oh, you're excited.
Feels bad about
I don't know what it is. These things that came out of me, I care about. And when they like a thing, I kind of care too. I don't know what that is.
It's so funny. Like, I don't even know the IP, you know, and they're like, Dad, you know, this character is on this. I'm like, all right, you know, yeah. And I'm like, what is it again? Right?
Who? What?
Yeah. Sure, let's go with this, right? All right, so I guess the second part to this is going to be pretty fast. The directors of the show have said that season 5 is the ending of this story, but they are looking to branch off and tell more stories in this universe. Is this a cash grab, and are you sick of Hollywood milking us? Go for it, D.
Will there be another super powered kid? Because that was the most interesting part of the story to me.
No idea.
More. If it's just a bunch of other kids getting into hijinks without
Probably not
powers.
You had 80s kids, you're probably gonna have 90s kids.
Yeah. Like they need we are the normal people, and we're filling their role as like, oh, we're the normies. And we need like a super powered something or other on our side. Like, I don't know. I just don't want boring kids. I want a super powered something.
All right, Chris, go.
I think the branch off, they're going to focus more on cereal instead of Eggos.
Boo. Dad jokes. Hashtag dad jokes. That is a dad joke right there.
Don't hashtag that. Don't acknowledge it at all.
You know,
don't encourage.
Okay, that doesn't count towards my 30 seconds. But if they took it to a whole new level and went to like a different realm where creatures could exist,
yeah,
you know, I would definitely give it a shot to see how it would go.
Maybe even
like,
R-rated.
Yeah. You know, I don't get me wrong. I love these 80s style themed filmed TV series.
4, 3.
Yeah,
2.
it'd be cool. Next level.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right, Justin.
I want to see an X-rated Stranger Things spin-off starring exclusively Winona Ryder.
Oh, good God. Oh,
you just want to see her hang those Christmas lights in the nude, don't you?
Anyways.
Do you not?
30 seconds is up. I'm going to end it. Whatever, even if it's not up. I think this is milking it. I think the franchise has run its course. It's on its downturn. The hype was great in season 1, 2, and 3, but I think it's now on its downturn. But if they change the rating and make it more violent and horror, it could open up a whole group of fan base that you in the first time turned away, but now are going to come to it because it's up their alley in terms of the violence and the horrificness of it. All right.
Yeah, maybe they do like an actual like thriller horror, and they're always in the upside down land.
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
Actually, like, terrifying.
They're stuck there, and they have to
like
find
they
their
go
way
super
out.
noir.
Like, so if it's cleverly done, I think then you have something on their hands, right? Okay, next one here. FX Channel has announced that they are doing an Alien TV series. Are you in, or you are not in at all? D?
If it's a mini series, because I don't know how long
I have no idea. Why do you guys keep asking me questions? I have no idea.
No, that's my answer. Based on that.
Okay.
If it's like 2 seasons of Aliens, I'm like, you guys need to start your lives out and just stop going to these. Like, just.
I'm assuming it's going to be a TV series that's going to be on for a couple of years because they need to milk it.
This is ridiculous to me. Just like I'm not going to watch Chucky, and I don't understand.
Okay. Time's up, Chris.
I'd be down for a season 1. I think it'd be interesting to see it transferred into TV series, which a lot of movies are going that way. That's why we see so many famous movie stars doing these TV original like Crave, Netflix, and FYI, where it is, HBO Max is going to be doing a Catwoman spinoff from the movie.
All right. It's a rapid take, not your take. But thanks for answering the question. Justin.
Hell yeah, I love Airchair Geiger stuff and Alien Rules, and I have a giant alien tattoo.
Oh,
so hell yeah.
He's all in.
I'll watch
He's
that.
all in.
You have
That's
cash
what
for
she
everything.
said.
It'll probably be like, I don't know, like I think it would the platform would work good for TV because it's just like if they do it like super isolated and there's just like one alien and they have to hide from it, it's like you could do that forever and it would be entertaining.
Okay, cool. And that is it for rapid takes. My take on this as well, Alien. I don't care for the Alien TV show. It could just go right by. It wouldn't matter to me. But yeah, that is it for rapid take. Good stuff there. Let's get into our first topic. It was Toy Fair. Damn, it was good Toy Fair. Oh,
Which Toy Fair? Like, oh my god.
We'll start off with Mezco, then we'll go to Neca, and then we'll finally finish it off with Hasbro. So, boys, where do we want to start with this? I know you guys don't dabble into Mezco as much as I do, but
I want to, but
no. But you
the
gotta
funds
admit,
aren't there.
you gotta admit though, they are trying. They're trying really hard, right? Like,
No, I'm not saying they're
yeah.
doing bad. Like, I would love to get into Mezco. And
he
I
hates
did
them. He
have...
absolutely hates them.
No, I don't.
Hey, I have the Mezco oh my god, Night of the Living, or frick. I can't even think
know.
about it.
We'll let you turn around and look at your awesome collection, and then you can tell
I'll
us.
be right back.
Yeah. All right, let's pull up some pictures here, Justin, and we'll just kind of talk about whatever pictures you pull up for Mezco. Oh, you got to go right to the dagger. Huh? Oh,
He looks fine. He looks fine.
He looks rad.
Yeah, he looks awesome. Yeah, I know. Like you went for the big boy right off the bat.
It was the first one there.
Oh, I thought you meant dagger to the heart. Like,
No, it's a dagger to my wallet. That's for sure. No. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm not a fan of this Robin, but you know what? At this point right now, I will take any Robin I can get at 1/12 scale. So, Mayfex, if you're watching, please give me a Tim, Jason, or I don't care, any one of those three in any outfit. Please. But yeah, this is awesome, Damien. D, are you a fan of Damien, or is it the fourth on your list?
No, he grew on me.
Okay,
Now that he's
okay.
not so pretentious and like a little piece of crap.
You mean a bratty kid?
Oh,
Yeah.
he's worse than Bratty. Like, he's
Okay.
worse than Bratty. He almost killed Tim on his first encounter. Like, it was bad. What is that? What do you got there?
Dawn of the Dead, Mezco.
He's got some ketchup on his. Okay.
Oh, you got red on you.
Yeah,
He was
Sure.
eating a burger. He was eating a burger.
Your references are out of control.
baby. The only thing that was around to eat was a baby. So,
Wow.
but it was a cool 2-pack set. You got
When
2
in
of the
Rome.
zombies, and yeah, they are really good. And I would definitely get in. They do really amazing horror figures like Ash, Jason. So, there's a few that I'll get, but I just can't get all the heroes. It's just too much money.
What do you think of Robin here? I mean, I know you're a huge collector of DC, but having a look at this, what do you think? This is a good take on him?
They do very well at doing these photo shoots. Like, looking at this pose, it kind of makes me want him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he looks pretty good.
But you wanted a classic one, right?
Well, I want a Jason. That's my favorite Robin, right? And then after that is Tim. But yeah, I'll take at this point. I'll take anything right now because I don't have one in my collection that's 1/12 scale, right? So,
Yeah.
All right, on to the next pictures here. What else do we got?
Mezco wise?
Yeah, we're gonna do Mezco, a couple of Mezcos, and then we'll head to NECA. So GI Joe, just take my money. Just take it now. That's ridiculous. Like, I'm collecting Joes from Hasbro. Now Mezco wants to jump in on this. Like, God. Oh God. Like, this is gonna be good too, I think. I don't know. I need a figure from this Batman movie because this Batman is growing on Patterson is growing on me. I don't know why.
I wonder if that rain is practical. Like back, Christopher, what you were talking about, like their photo shoots, how they were doing it. Like that rain looks really like on his shoulder there.
They probably use, well, look at some of these photo shoots. They actually use water, they use smoke.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they actually used real rain.
Yeah, that looks really good. The face sculpt looks incredible. Like that looks like a movie poster. Like the other
Yeah.
ones that I've seen, like the photos of them like look really cool and they're really good like representations of the figure. This looks like it's a human being and this is a movie poster.
Yeah, oh man, I can't wait. Chris, you're gonna come see that, right, with me? So
Yeah, it's we're birthday movie. Whoop, whoop.
yeah, birthday movie. All right, next picture here. What do we got? So we've had friends and our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here. He's our friendly neighborhood pajama Spider-Man here. But I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this.
Hobgoblin looks so fuzzy
because he's wearing pajamas. He's
Yeah.
comfortable. Let him breathe a little bit. Those
He's got-
spandex are
he's
tight
wearing-
over the years, man. Let him breathe.
He's
a little
not breathing nothing. He's wearing a goddamn shag.
Look,
carpet,
he put on a couple of lbs. Leave him alone.
Listen, you've seen Homecoming, right? His first Spider-Man outfit, that was practically pajamas that he wore out.
Why is he throwing basketballs?
Oh my god.
But I'm gonna get this because I'll tell you why I'm gonna get this. It's the nostalgia of the 70s, right?
Yeah.
So I want to get this, and I can't wait for it because it's 100% nostalgia. It's supposed to look quirky and
Yeah.
baggy
it
and
nails
weird
it.
and funny, and yeah, it nails it, right? If it's
Well,
supposed to
and
be
you guys-
modern day, it's supposed to be modern day Spider-Man. It's not. It's not at all.
Well, this year is the 60th anniversary for Spider-Man. So even during the Hasbro Pulse live that I watched this morning,
Yeah,
we're
gonna
going to
get
be
it.
seeing.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
talk about it in a bit. But I promise you this one thought. Every 1/12 scale Spider-Man figure from every company, I will be buying it this year for Spider-Man related. Every single one of them. So it's Mezco's, SH Figures, Mayfix, Hasbro. I will buy every single one of Spider-Man figures this year because it's the anniversary and I'm all in. So
D, Elvin got you beat.
Oh, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
all right,
You
next.
pick that.
Okay, so this is cool. Like, I'm not a fan of this
yeah.
movie at all, but I gotta respect it. This is cool. This is badass.
This is okay. I've seen the movie. I liked the movie. There's a lot of lore and whatever backstory behind the movie, and a lot of why is he still relevant?
He's
I don't
It's
know.
a cult favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, but like
They
it
know it
keeps
will
getting.
sell.
Yeah. Also, when I first saw this, I was like, "Wait, is this the wrestler or the movie version?"
It can be both. It can be both.
Yeah.
Just give him
But
a
like,
bat.
hasn't
Give me a
Mezco already made a Crow figure?
Maybe,
No.
probably. Someone has for sure.
NECA, I think NECA did.
There's
Or
Neca.
NECA did. Yeah.
Yeah,
I when I saw this, I was like, this already happened. I don't know.
And McFarlane made one, but also
Yeah.
keep in mind that was
That's right.
like way before McFarlane had any articulation. You can turn their head. There, I
Oh,
think
it looks
it
like
was,
he's actually wearing a jacket too. So
Yeah, it's gonna be soft goods. It's soft goods.
yeah, soft
Mhm.
goods.
Yeah.
All right.
I think this is going to be really popular. And, the one thing I think people are going to be really excited about is the accessories he comes with. I hear he comes with a gun that is actually accidentally loaded with a real bullet.
Oh my god.
I didn't say that. For anyone about to write hate mail,
Yeah, I
was
did
like-
not say.
I was
I'm recusing myself, and he's
Yeah.
as well.
That was a good joke,
this is-
Christopher.
If you want to send Christopher, it's at Christopher@hotmail.com.
Yeah. Also, all of the figures are signed by Alec Baldwin.
Oh my god. Ah, God. Okay.
I'm looking at crow pictures here, so
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought we were saving that this
I'm-
kind of chat for popcorn.
I'm
you
looking
know.
for a lawyer right now.
Dark
All right.
humor, everyone. There's people out there
Yes.
who listen, you know.
So we did miss one picture. There was a Storm Shadow, but that's okay. Storm Shadow and Snake
They only
Eyes.
showed his head.
There
I
it is.
think.
Yeah, there he is. Oh,
I'm not
man.
done yet.
Okay, I didn't know.
G.I.
Sorry.
Joe.
Yeah.
Okay, there you
Well,
go.
we'll talk about this guy. These guys here. Heroes in a Half Shell. My God, I love this. It's so cool. It looks so nostalgic. Oh God.
Is it going to be a 4-pack?
Yeah,
I
it's
hope
gonna
so.
be
I
around
hope so
five.
because I don't want to.
Yeah, it's gonna be around $400 US from what I hear.
Okay, good.
That's not bad.
Pending licensor approval. So
yeah,
they
Nickelodeon.
Could you
So-
imagine if they're just like, no? Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like they're just like, nah, we
That'd
sold
be
it.
so awesome.
We gave it to Marvel this year.
You tried, but no,
Or
sorry.
we gave it to Hasbro this year.
Todd McFarlane got it before you guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So this, I mean, all I'm thinking as soon as I saw that, I'm like, I just thought of Tide commercials. I don't know why.
What?
I don't know why Tide commercials.
Yeah.
Because the first thing I think of white fabric is as soon as you touch that, it's dirty.
I know. I'm
right?
like,
I ordered Moon
It's
Knight.
already dirty, like right in the collar there.
I ordered Moon Knight, and that's what I'm worried about. I'm like, I'm gonna put this on my shelves next to these old dirty toys. You're gonna get stains on it just by the.
that's why you gotta have 2D, one stocked ready to go.
Ugh.
This figure brought to you in part by the Mr. Clean Magic Dabber eraser thing.
Oh my God, you know it'd be amazing if it came with one of those Tide eraser
Yeah,
pens.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I'm saying. Like when I saw this, I'm like, where is my Tide pencil?
The little pens, yeah.
Yeah, where
Yeah,
am I
but
gonna
you gotta be careful because those Tide pens can turn that
Oh.
section yellow,
There we
and
go.
then it just looks not right.
Oh,
You gotta
yeah.
cover the whole thing to even it out.
I'm gonna be getting 2 of those because I know I'm gonna be taking pictures with this guy and he's gonna get dirty, so I'm gonna get 2 of them for sure. One I'm gonna keep locked away in a vault. But yeah, that was a crazy reveal by Mezco. They went all over the park, and I can't wait. They're gonna deplete my wallet so fast. Scary thing about Mezco is this stuff sells out fast. Some of this stuff is like gone within minutes, so you gotta be on the ball.
right?
Yeah, some of the stuff is limited, yeah. And the waiting list sucks because they'll take your money on the waiting list and you're not even guaranteed to get a figure. And they take $35 deposit from you, right? Canadian. So you gotta
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Kind of not legal, but okay.
Yeah, because there's stuff that I'm on a waiting list for over a year, and I don't know if I'm getting my money back. So I don't know. No idea.
Who are they? Kickstarter?
Yeah. Indiegogo.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to Neca here. Neca brought the heat as well. To me, they brought a lot of good old Neca.
There's one thing I'm excited about that while he's getting the photos.
Yeah.
One thing, a couple things they posted. There was one where it was a holiday setup and it's Krampus, which I'm thinking.
Oh yeah. Krampus. Yeah.
It's about frickin' time. And then the second one, I don't know if you guys added that photo in there, but I think it's going to be an accessory kit for the mummy. It's actually the tomb of the mummy for the figure. Oh, yes.
The monster series?
The Universal. Yes.
Are you getting this? Are you getting these ones, Chris?
Oh, God, yeah. I already got Frankenstein.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for the mummy. And then Dracula was announced a little while ago last year.
So good.
Yeah, right?
Now, there's 2 versions. There's a black and white and a colored versions of these, right?
Yes.
Are you getting both or one?
I'm only going to get one just due to...
Which version are you getting?
I'm going to do the color because I wasn't sure about the color. Because, again, you guys, when we get promotional shots of figures, you can't really tell if you're going to love them until you see them in real life. And when I seen the colored version of the Frankenstein, it was still toned down and washed out enough to have that classic original feel. Where the black and white, I know he's
More
dead,
stylized.
but
Yeah.
it didn't have any life to it. So I do like the colors. NECA does everything so well, and so far with the Universal monsters, they've been doing very well. And I am super stoked when I seen this morning. I'm just like, yes.
The articulation cuts are so well hidden. Like you can't even see a joint on his knees or his hips there, and like on the back here, like there's arguably no seam there.
Yeah.
And it's
It might even not have articulation. It's a mummy. His arms can barely move.
I mean, he's leaning forward there, so it's like he can sit up. So I don't know if this is like they're doing that like rubber kind of cap thing, or if it's actual like joints there.
NECA does they don't do rubber. NECA.
Well, trust me, once I get that figure, I will do a review on it.
That looks crazy.
I will not be in the room for that. Awesome. All right. Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Oh my god.
These are crazy, man. These are crazy.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he come with a chair and a bucket of water if he's going to be wearing an outfit like that? Flash dance, anybody?
Dancing or flash dance, yeah.
Yeah.
We need a chain for him to pull, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, this is gross. Ugh. That's a hard pass for me. I'm not into any of these stuff, but you know what?
Nope.
I get how they've gone deep in this series. They've gone really deep with these characters.
I'm gonna buy all of those and then just dress Dio up in them. Do you want some? Do you want some leg warmers? Yeah,
Oh my
you want
God.
some leg warmers?
Gremlins is a huge popular
Yeah.
franchise, surprisingly, and yes, they're amazing figures, but also if you guys ever see the accessories they come with, it is nuts.
Yeah,
Like,
they go deep
especially-
on that.
They get the one that I got came with candy bars and a popcorn bucket that you can put over their head like in a movie, and then it also came with one of those, remember the old game consoles, the handheld that looked like an old arcade?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they come with, but that's NECA for you. We're never surprised when we get accessories. It's always an ample amount.
Yeah. All right. Our friend Customs by Matthews is coming by. Hello, Matthew. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Next is the Turtles. Oh, this is a huge hit. It's a pass for me, but I gotta say, it was very close.
Cool.
Very close of me being me buying it.
They did an animated like stop motion commercial for this dude too. I like when they do that.
Yeah.
That
Like,
was
and it was
so
him
cool.
crawling out of the sand.
Like, this is smart. This is brilliant to reuse.
That's
reuse
so
some of these.
cool. And you got Cobra.
Cobra.
I love the Ong nunchucks. Those are
Yeah.
that's cool.
They were very smart with this line. Like look at all those accessories,
Yeah. Very, very cool. I love the additional hands. Here we go.
And the gargoyles.
Then we get into Dee's favorite. Dee, you love these guys, right?
I love these guys.
Do you want to talk about these ones here?
I'm just surprised they're went all in with these. So the first one you had Hudson, the Broadway, like the detail on this, like the shadow, like everything about this, just the leather texture. I have to lean in just so I can see
the veins.
Yeah.
But we've got the first figure. Now the name Goliath. I was disappointed in the wings.
Yeah, I don't like how you have to buy Bronx to get his like cape.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
I'm curious how they're gonna do Lexington because he has bat wings, the next one, and they go from his like wrist to his
Yeah,
thigh.
they like kind of.
Well, you can see it on the picture. It's folded.
They look
It's
soft.
folded.
Yeah,
But I'm
folded
like,
there.
is it like leathery? Like, what are they gonna do? How is it
Why
gonna
didn't they-
attach? Like, is he gonna be
Yeah.
limited now? Because you might accidentally rip it because it goes from like here to his leg,
Yeah.
like those wingsuits.
I don't know. Like thinking about the cartoon, I wasn't a huge fan, but I did watch it here and there. I think with the way his wings are, I don't think you'd have to worry about that because, when his arms are down, it'll drape really nicely. And then
But like,
you'll
what are they using? Is it leather, you think?
I think leather would be no,
most
because the
malleable.
wings have to have a slight translucency to them. So they could be using, oh God, they couldn't do a latex. It's going to be hard to see. Maybe it's a new process that they figured out, but
Except the back of his wings were his skin tone as well. So I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's weird to me. The old toy couldn't pull it off. Like, they just left a big gap here. Like, it wasn't connected. Like, they couldn't figure out how to do it.
Wow.
So that's the mystery I'm waiting to see what they do. They didn't even include it in this picture here. So kind of choked.
Yeah, there's a pretty close-up shot of him.
Yeah.
But that guy, the I can't think of his name, the terracotta color guy, him. Yeah, look at his wings, how they stretch. Like, it looks like it's real fabric.
Yeah.
So my issue
and the
here,
discoloration too, and the stretch spots as well.
That's hard.
Are we gonna get like a $200 accessory pack with folded wings? Because
those look like hard plastic.
They are. Are we gonna get an accessory pack with folded wings? Because Goliath took up an entire shelf with his wingspan.
Tell me about it, man. He's knocking shit down everywhere.
I can't picture them all like side by side.
But you know what?
A wall mount just specifically for him.
Yeah.
The great thing about NECA is I feel like we're going to be seeing more of it because they have done a few pretty awesome accessory packs already. They did one for Jason Voorhees where you got the Cam Crystal dock with the light, and you got the sign, and you got a few other things. And then he did one for it where you got the sidewalk and where the storm drain is, and it looks like the water rushing down the drain. And it actually comes with it cuts off at the shoulders, and then it's his head, but it looks shadowed, so you can have him sitting in a storm drain. It's there, if they do accessory packs and they go for about $69, it is worth it.
Nice.
With
Justin,
everything you get in there.
Can you put up all four of them together? Let's rank them here, 1 to 4, 1 being the best.
Oh, that's hard.
D?
I kind of like Brooklyn the most, the one on the end.
So, Big Boy Blue?
Oh, the brown one.
Brown one.
There. Yeah.
The dark crystal looking guy.
Yeah.
He looks like a rock and roll singer with the white hair.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's second here on your list? Hudson
technically because of all that detail.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I want to say Lexington because although he's small, I can look at all the textures.
He's going to be the first one with bendable wings, right? Probably.
We'll see. Hopefully. We'll see. Just his neck, his veins, everything. They all look fantastic. Like,
Chris, I know you're not a big fan, but red guy, green guy, brown guy, or blue guy?
Green guy, Hudson. That's the old guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the brown guy and then the blue guy. It's hard because they're all well sculpted looking. So
even Broadway, he has dad bod abs. Like they went full out detailed.
That blue guy is resonating with me. I don't know why. Can you tell me?
Do you know who voiced Hudson?
Who?
The same guy who does Patrick from SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, I can hear it now.
Oh yes. Yep. Okay.
And then Edward Asner was he was Hudson, and that's the same guy. The old guy from Up. He was in a bunch of other stuff too, but and then of course Keith David is Goliath. But
yeah, okay.
Such a good voice cast.
Yeah.
Is it one of the most underrated TV shows in that era?
I don't think it was underrated. It seemed to be it was popular,
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. This was a
show
show
on the same level as Biker Mice from Mars kind of thing, like that.
Oh, I think this is a little bit more. I think this is a little bit more popular than them.
I would say so too. Yeah. But I'm saying it was around the same time, so they had a lot of cool, dark car kids shows.
What's
or
gonna
whatever,
happen?
so-
What's gonna happen, D? If biker mice get announced?
Oh,
Yo,
going all out.
biker
Going
mice
all
from
out.
Mars. The amount of accessories you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope NECA does those.
I probably
I will
won't
buy
get,
all of them.
I won't get any of them.
Or Street Sharks.
They just look so cool. I like even
I won't get any street sharks, and I won't get any biker mice because I have no attachment to them. But
That's fine. I will.
if they knock it out of the park, I might just get them just for the fun of it.
like
Yo,
style wise.
you don't
like, I
want-
love
Yeah,
them.
like if they
Giant
stop,
NECA
yeah.
motorcycles.
yeah, but I'm just saying that if they knock it out of the park, I don't think they'll do motorcycles.
Well, for
I
me,
think-
like Biker Mice from Mars, they were like part cyborg too. So you got
Yeah.
you got Moto with his arm, and then Vinny with his like cyborg face. So
Look at their name, Vinny Moto.
so,
Hell
so
yeah.
90s biker.
They were just like 90s hardcore, like
Yeah.
New York
Stereotype
dudes.
names all over
Hey,
the place.
Vinny, we got yeah.
Hey, Vinny, come over here.
I don't
All
even
right,
need the bikes. Just go all out with the details on the arms and the fit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm all in.
There are some Turtles reveals by NECA from the Archie comic line. Did you get any of those in there? No?
There's those two.
Wait, are these two?
Oh, these gonna look awesome. I don't even
Yeah.
know these guys, but I've seen them in the comics, and I'm like, I need to have these guys. They just look so fun. I'm all in with these guys. They're just so
Like-
cool.
Is that a hyena?
No, that's a cheetah.
No, the one on the right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
He's,
that's
he's,
hyena.
he's just used to telling you off by default. No, are you crazy, Chris? What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Oh, he's cheating. Okay, the cheetah. Yeah, I like him. I want him. I want both of these guys.
I don't know who those two are. I didn't read the Archie comics, but they look cool.
Yeah, they look really cool. I'm all in for those.
Which
What
of
else?
those
those
are
aren't
obscure
Teenage Mutant Ninja
figures?
Turtle?
What's that?
I'm sure those aren't Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle things.
Those two were.
Yeah, those two were.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they also, yeah, right there. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
They announced. Oh yeah, army.
Those look pretty
building-
badass.
Army building
Oh.
people here. I need to buy lots of those rock soldiers. Yes, we will have army
They
building.
also had Ray Fillet.
Yeah, that guy I know.
So now you
I-
have your choice between Super Sevens, which was
No,
like,
I'm gonna go NECA. I don't
you're
do
gonna
Super
go NECA?
7.
Okay.
I had to pick one. I can't do both. It was tough though, but I do love. I respect Super 7's nostalgic approach to it. They have a cool line there. But if I get one, like you said, D, if you get one, then you're gonna end up getting all of them, and I don't want to go down that road at all. But yeah, I'll stick with these guys.
At
here.
least the Bees ones are consistent with the other stuff you have. So that
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah, exactly, yeah. And then what's her name? I'll be down for both. And if they do want to see sure you do. Sure you do.
Dude.
This guy.
Fucking
It's
my
funny how
surprise.
I love my friend Matt, Custom by Matthew. He always complains about doesn't have size or doesn't have room in his collection. But every time in the thing that he likes, I magically have more space.
Yo,
I magically
And he
have
does
more
it though.
space.
That's why he's
He
always
does this
redoing
every
That's why
time.
he's always redoing
That is
his
a
shelf.
load of you know what customs.
He's always redoing his shelf. He doesn't have space. He just,
It's a load of
and then
baloney.
he's gonna spend a week
This guy.
realigning all his stuff again.
He's one of those in denial. That's what it is. One of these guys. Yeah. So and then they had what's her name? Renee, the female character that NECA announced from Turtles. Forgot her name. There she is. Bring that up. There it is. Look at that soft
got-
goods cape.
he's got
Yeah.
time.
She's got a lot of assets there. She's definitely worth
He's
it.
got clocks everywhere.
Yeah.
and
She's
there's
from Ninja Turtles.
Are those clocks?
Yep.
I thought they're headlights. But
Clocks. There's a
clock.
hourglass.
Yeah.
You
Well, the
clearly were
headlights are
distracted.
elsewhere, Alvin.
You know it. You know it. I'm in. This looks awesome. Gimme. So then they had some robots they announced, right? From
They did
from the Mirage. Sorry, what's it called? Is it Mirage?
yeah.
Mirage line.
So
Yeah.
a lot of people are mad.
Why?
So they did the classic Mirage Turtles. Like, I think I was like 19. This is like 15 years ago. They did the comic versions of the Turtles, and then they didn't carry them on. And then now they're finally continuing on the wave, and people are like, well, I sold those because you guys, and they're all choked about it. Like, I can't find those now.
That's why you never sell any of this stuff.
Like those are they're like $500 each now. So
go to Walmart, get yourself a bin, and you put it in the garage. Like, don't be ridiculous.
Alvin knows this very well.
Yeah.
I've
You
seen
know
his
it.
garage. He was
Yes.
hunting down a figure, and we were like frantically checking all these 50 bins, and it's just like, do you know which one it's in? Like, seriously.
You know, funny story is I've gotten stressed out about a figure only to find it in my bin because I thought I never bought it.
yeah, I've seen you do that actually.
That's the
You
worst,
don't even
man.
remember what you bought, but you know you've purchased it.
I'm getting better at it, okay? I've gotten
On that
there.
this
note,
one comes.
I've gotten therapy.
This one comes with the
I will-
littlest hobo.
I will be right back, you guys. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, Little Hobo. There you go. A little hobo.
Yeah.
This is for the. Is this for the 1/6 scale?
Yeah. No. It's
112.
yeah.
Wow, I love Donnie's face there. That looks
It
cool.
matches the second movie, which made me so angry. It's like ridiculous. Do you remember when he's imitating that clown, that bobblehead? Yeah.
Oh,
That stupid smile. Oh man, I hate it.
Oh my god, I can't wait for my favorite was the third movie. It was the best movie ever. When they went back in time,
yeah.
best Turtles movie ever.
I'm not gonna acknowledge that.
Did he just jump off screen? Oh,
And
there
no,
he
I
is.
said,
took him
he
off.
said something ridiculous.
Oh, he had to go pee pee.
There he is.
All right, let's get into the big daddy of them all, Hasbro.
Oh yeah, and they also released some Predator stuff.
Yeah, nobody cares.
The Predator figures are cool, but like, I don't know. The only time I've ever cared about Predator is when it was in an Alien game.
He'll be probably in an Alien TV show soon.
That'd be cool if they like don't do it stupid and like, because like AVP was garbage. It was like the Fast and Furious, but like when they took a good series, because like Alien's been cool, Predator's been cool, and then they were just like, we're gonna do a Jason versus
Oh yeah.
Freddy, and it was dumb.
Okay, let's get into Hasbro's real quick. We are running late here on our time. Rhino. I mean, some people call it sweat stains. Some call it shape.
Shit, that's just the
couldn't even
painted
sell-
prototype.
Cell shading.
That
I don't
definitely
care.
was
I don't
sweat
care what it
stains.
is. I'm in.
I'm
Give
in.
it to me.
I already have.
Yeah.
I already have select. So.
No,
Okay.
I had both. I still kept the select because I like the select paint job better than the Marvel Legends one. But I did like the Legends one in terms of its articulation. But this is
This-
gonna fill in nicely.
This looks like a bath.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does, doesn't it? It was.
Yeah.
That's what they do this a lot lately. They repackage, build a figures,
Oh really? Oh,
and then change
Mhm.
them slightly.
Yeah.
they gave him a new
I know.
face.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
or that sweat
Like
stain.
you could
that's
probably
the new...
pull his limbs off easily.
Yeah. They're probably gonna bring this guy down the road in another Spider-Man wave, and no cell shading on here. It's just gonna be gray sparkles, right?
Hmm.
And they're gonna give him like an additional hand, and they're gonna call it an all new Rhino.
Mhm.
So well, and
It's-
suckers like me will buy it. So
It's funny. Someone posted
And
on
there's
Facebook,
the problem.
They got the Sinister Six, and they got all the new characters. And for Rhino, they actually had a rhinoceros in there, and he's like, "Oh, I can't wait for the new Legends Rhino."
yeah. All right, what else we got here? Let's move along quickly here.
We got Rhino. Did
Yes.
you know they have Rhino?
Yes, we have. Oh,
The
this
butcher-
is-
yeah, the
this
what if
is-
stuff's pretty cool.
Oh my god, take my money now. I just hope it's a
So-
little brighter than this.
And I hope it's more gold because he was
Yeah.
very gold in the show.
Yeah.
Now, when I was watching this is going to be 7.5 inches, I believe they said, in height.
Oh yeah.
And the lance is actually about the same height as he is.
This almost reminds me of Lancelot from Knights of the Round Table. You know,
Those
You know,
ugly
Lance,
space knights. Don't even talk about those guys.
No, they're just going full Final Fantasy with his sword.
yeah, yeah. There you go. All right, here you go. It's Photoshop negative feedback, whatever you want to call it. Opposite.
No,
zone.
it's Future Foundation. He's part of the Fantastic. Don't listen to this guy. Anyone who likes Spider-Man.
How to piss off D.
Yeah. This is fake. This is fake
arguably one of the worst looking Spider-Man.
I think it looks cool.
Isn't this the new foundation or the
Yeah,
modern
it's a future foundation. But it's
some sort of foundation.
So he's like
he's on the
glossy black.
Fantastic
That's
Four,
new.
yeah.
Why is this
cool.
guy in Fantastic Four? They don't need him.
It's when Johnny
Fantastic Four sucks.
died, and he's his like superhero BFF.
Oh,
So they're like, we need like, they refer to him as like Uncle Peter. Like he is like they
okay.
know his like they're friends with him.
okay, cool.
Cool.
All right, this guy, I'm all in.
Blue Marvel.
Yeah, baby, give me that all day long. I might pick up 2 of this because I might paint him something else. This I don't mind. This reminds me of when I was a kid and I wanted a kid toy. So good on Marvel for looking out for toddlers. This one,
Sufficient price Iron Man.
What's his name? What's this guy's name? 8 Ball.
Speedball.
Oh yeah,
Speedball.
whatever. Close enough.
I hope the colors are brighter.
I
they
said the
will.
same thing and I got ridiculed by D
I
and
didn't
his bunch of
ridicule you.
his bunch of henchmen.
No. I'm just telling you, like, he was ugly in the comics, so they made him source material accurate.
Yeah, what the hell
Wow.
is the color palette for his arms and
But
legs?
you know what?
Just like
I think the reason
sand
why
spackle?
I think the reason why I say this is because the effects are not there.
Yeah, no,
Right?
you're right.
The comics with the effects, he's brighter and looks more bubblier, right? So if a third party company or somebody that can make them these effects, I think it's just gonna look so much better. But I'm just happy they made him. That's nice that they actually made him.
Yeah.
Right?
you can
Mhm.
definitely tell he's got butterfly joints.
Yeah. All right. There you go, Chris.
Oh, Viper. Okay, Viper / Madam Hydra. Because the
Yeah.
last one we got was when Legends was taken over by Hasbro. Or no, this was the second round. Hasbro had the Legends series.
Mhm, yeah.
And it was she switched up with Madam Hydra and Iron Maiden. It was that head body switch thing.
Christopher,
That
that's
was
a
the one.
band.
That's
That's not a comic book.
Luda says
Who's-
that Spider-Man was trash. Oh,
Luda!
shots fired, D. Sorry.
I mean, that's fair. Like, they're using the Sunfire body, so it's like they have this beautiful new body.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
But
No.
the one
Not-
thing, okay, we're done with Spider-Man. Let's go back to, okay, do we have another close-up? I like this figure because we're getting this cool new hair sculpt. Now,
It looks
these,
like it's gonna get in the way.
well,
It
whatever.
looks like she needs to use a comb or something, get that straightened out.
It's flowy. So,
Yeah,
thanks for letting me
flowy.
finish.
Flow-
So
okay,
these
sorry.
arms are the feature from the white queen figure from the Hellfire Club, but they're still using those annoying hands that look like they're all old and wrinkly.
Hmm.
Like, I'm sorry, but like, I get that you're trying to go for the glove look, but how is the rest of the glove nice and smooth, but you get these wrinkly hands?
I'm
But
tired
it's
of that
nice.
body.
Why'd
and
they use
you
the
know what?
Screech body? The Screech? What's her name?
Oh, Shriek.
Scream.
Shriek.
But I don't think she's pinless.
No, I wish they used that body.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the body that they should be using going forward, right? I think that's a great
I don't
body.
know, Chris. What do you think about that body choice?
You know,
she's one of your fan favorite characters, right? Like, you like her.
I
in
think
general.
she's a cool character. But you know, it's like we talked about before. Hasbro's talking about using all these new bodies and coming up with these new sculpts, and it's just like, why are you giving us old crap? Like, you have the Shriek body, which is pinless, double jointed,
Yep.
and then you're still giving us this. And like, even in the I know this is a prototype paint job, but if you guys seen a close-up of her face and the eye makeup, it is freaking atrocious. It is nasty looking.
Can we see this as a segment in Customized Corner by Christopher to upgrade that face?
Probably
All right.
she needs it.
And then we have Polka Dot Shield guy. Yeah, he looks cool.
Polka Dot Man?
His-
What?
Yeah, Polka Dot Man confirmed. I like his
Transferred to
Robin Hood
Marvel.
boots.
So why did this guy not come on the Vulcan body? Do you want to explain that to me?
Oh, I have no idea.
No, but does that not does that like we wonder like why
I
they
mean,
couldn't
yeah,
put it up?
maybe they wanted it slightly more buff, but I'm tired of this body too. Like I don't even care about this guy from the shield down to his just ridiculousness.
And he did
Yeah.
talk about it in the thing about having him more beefed up than the MCU version that we got. So, you know what? Until we see it in person, it's just weird for me to see the shields and it. Yeah, no. But let's move on to Thor because he was
Ooh.
pretty freaking sweet.
This guy looks
Yeah.
badass. Like I'm
Yeah,
in.
too.
I'm in.
My one thing I wish they would have done, because his cape has this space theme to it, if they did like a clear black translucent cape with like the specks of glitter in
Did they
it.
do that for Quasar, or am I wrong?
They painted that, but
Oh, okay.
That was in the inside of his cape only, right? It wasn't on the outside of his cape. Quasar.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
on the inside of his cape.
Now, does he only come with one Raven?
too.
I think
Sure.
two.
He
Yeah,
should
yeah,
come
too.
with two. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Hugin and Munin.
I love his because he doesn't have Mjolnir as this Thor, but he can create a shape of it using thunder, and that's
Yeah.
one of his accessories is the Mjolnir with a separate thunder piece that you can add to it. So that looks pretty sweet.
Cool.
I think a lot of people are going to be excited about this Thor.
I am. I'm buying 3 of them.
Like I said, I wanted a modern one, so I've been saying that forever.
But
So
I'm surprised we haven't seen that in the MCU yet, where he can like. I thought we were going to see that because when his dad goes, "You're the god of not the hammer, but you're god of thunder, lightning." I thought we would have seen something like that. I was kind of disappointed we haven't seen it yet.
Well, they did it in his own movie. Like that was it. It's like, okay, I did it. I don't have to do it anymore. Give me my big bad lax now, please.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
I've
but all
upgraded.
I can
leveled up.
think about Ragnarok, it's the god of sparkles.
Oh.
Oh my god. So if you don't mind, this figure I'll talk about because they talked about this figure because it's going to be a 2-in-1. So we get Quake here, but then
Boring.
and then she also comes with the Maria Hill head sculpt. So it's one figure, 2 different head sculpts. You get different hand sculpts, and it's great if you want to build your shield.
Well, I've got other
Agents.
female. I got other female figureheads here. I could just build a team of female agents.
Yeah,
Right? That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as the heads fit on there, I don't mind. I might get about 4 of these. So
yeah. It's
That's
an
cool.
all
Yeah,
new
these-
head sculpt. They were
Yeah.
saying.
because I've already got the male versions, right? So I'm always got the female version, like a nice team, right? Be pretty cool.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Anything else here? What else we got here? So I don't know nothing about this. D and Chris, can you guys fill me in on
Oh, he
this?
sucks. He's a controller. He is an
Oh,
Iron
right,
Man
right off the
villain.
bat, huh? Beyond negative. and stuff. Jeez. So, at least
It's
try to sell me on
reusing-
this.
It's-
Chris, take
Go
it
ahead.
away.
No, go ahead, D. It's all good. Sorry.
Evan wants some positivity, so that's not me. I don't know. I find this guy boring.
Oh, it's reusing Thanos's body parts. Like
Yeah,
obviously you can tell from
yeah.
his shoulder. He's holding some time watch. He's blue.
Is it Kang?
He's-
Is he
No,
Kang?
it's control discs, hence his name, but the
Yeah.
controller.
Oh, okay. He looks like
No.
if Kang had sex with the Thing, right?
Oh my god. I think it's Mephisto in a costume.
Yes, I'm buying him now. I'm on it. All right, what else we got? What else? Let's go. Just gotta get going.
That's it.
All right. Overall, Toy Fair not bad for these guys. I know there was other companies announced stuff, but we kind of want to highlight the big boys here. Super 7, I think, dropped some stuff too. But yeah, Toy Fair, not bad for the weekend. It sucks that we don't have an actual convention that New York could have held. But maybe next year, right? And who knows? Maybe we'll fly down over there next year and have a good time. We'll see. All right, let's get into our Black History Month characters. I've picked a character. I don't know if you guys have, but has anybody picked has a character? D, you have one? Okay, go for it, D.
No, you go first. We all know what's gonna happen here.
It's a rare opportunity, and I will take advantage of it.
Yeah, please.
So the Black History character I picked is Karen Beecher, aka Bumblebee from DC. She is one of DC's first Black female superheroes. Justin, do we have this picture of Bumblebee? Yeah, Black female superhero. She was first in Teen Titans issue number 45 in December of 1976. She's also a scientist. She works at Star Labs. She's a legacy character, but for whatever reason, she's not getting the legacy treatment. I don't hear of her in any TV show. D, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Haven't heard of her in any of the movies, but I'm hoping that we get her because we need our version of when I say our, I mean DC needs their version of Ant-Man, and I can't think of anyone better than her. She also has Sonic Blast and Electric Bee Sting. So fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee all day long. Karen Beecher. So Bumblebee. That is my Black History Month character, and I would like to see a figure of her, and would like to see her in maybe in a TV show. That'd be nice.
That image you showed,
let's go back to that image.
Work well to customize using the Wasp body from.
I know. I thought of that.
Yeah,
that looks so dope. Have you thought of building her?
I like how she has a bumblebee haircut or a beehive haircut.
Or do you not care about the character at all?
I don't not like her. I just don't. I don't know. Like I always make a black on yellow always looks cool. I've just never sat down and decided to make her.
She looks pretty dope, actually, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who wants? D, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go. I put 3 in just in case we got the same one.
Wow,
so...
3. He's looking for all ways to screw me over.
No, I wasn't. just in case we get the same one. So I don't know, Justin. There's one called Black Halo.
Okay. Boom.
Now he was from
Dynamite.
He's from a previous comic. I think it was Wildstorm for the it was just that team. They revamped it in a mini series, and his story is he was abducted by aliens, experimented on. He used to be this like overweight rapper, and now he looks like that. In this story right here, a bunch of supers are being killed, and he was in retirement, so he comes out of retirement. Picture like a Luke Cage type guy who just doesn't tolerate crap from anyone. He's trying to be like, hey, don't swear in front of my mom type. But when she's not looking, he'll backhand you in the face.
Sounds like someone I know.
But I don't know. I just like his color scheme. I like his story. I like the fact like I like those retired superheroes coming out of retirement. Like, okay, looks like I got to go back to work. And he's all pissy about it.
I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
I don't think we're going to see him anytime in the future, but he's one that I always look back on. I'm like, I wonder if I can make this dude. I don't know. I just like him. I like his whole.
This is the type of character that people would love to watch in a TV show. An old, broken down superhero who needs to get his ass up and take care of shit. People would love that.
Do a movie like that?
What's that?
Mean, Hancock, and then they ruined the last half of the movie.
Oh yeah,
so they didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, dude, I love his mutton chops. That is just like
I was gonna say
the
Rock.
Like,
I don't remember a superhero with sideburns like that for a while.
This is early days. Dwayne Johnson, right here, the mutton chops. Oh, maybe he can play him. No, just joking. I'm just kidding.
And make him a good guy.
Yes. Anybody else want to share a character?
I do.
All right, go for it.
So, I wanted to choose someone that I don't think we've heard of very often, especially nowadays. And, it was always one of my favorite movies as a kid. I didn't get to send a photo, so I'll show a photo using my phone.
Well, you can tell Justin, he can pull it up.
I have the internet.
Do you recognize Meteor Man?
Meteor Man.
Yo!
One of the most useless superheroes of all time.
Are you serious? Are you serious? He can read a book by touching it.
Oh,
he
yeah.
has photographic memory, psychic abilities, and
I
get out of
love
here.
that
Was
movie.
he gonna throw a book at an enemy?
Oh my
Here's
god.
here's a thesaurus.
What do you mean useless?
The most underdog
encyclopedia.
superhero.
Can you put up that picture of this useless
I'm bringing
superhero?
up images of yo.
Useless. What's useless
That
about
movie
him?
was so
They
good.
just loaded him with powers, like,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
and then
Oh.
none of them just like have any collaboration with each other at all.
I
No.
would honestly love to see them
A
kind
remake?
of a remake of this movie, because I think it's been long enough, but I also think a lot of people, it's not in their forefront memory, but when they see it, they'll be like, oh my God, no way. It'll
Yeah.
catch a lot of people's attention.
Who should play him?
Oh,
An unknown, I think.
I think
'Cause
so
that was-
too.
No,
Yeah.
they're gonna have to get a star person to play this. Unknown is
They
not gonna
gotta
sell
do
this.
it like they gotta do it like the same like slapstick. Like they can't.
Yeah,
get
they can do that, but
serious.
they need to get a star power. Otherwise, no one's gonna watch this.
Yeah.
But get
trying
at
to think
least
of
get
who.
an actor who has not played a superhero before,
Yeah.
because I think that
Michael B.
brings in
Jordan?
No.
because I think that brings in a better comedic talent and level to a character that's not super well known to actually make it good and funny. But I think if they rebooted this or remade it, whatever, I think it would
Yo,
be
that
good.
looks-
I think it
that
would be
picture looks
funny.
good. That artist comic book rendition of him looked good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they had like
That-
a little...
That looks dope. Maybe get a young
That's
actor.
cool.
Maybe get a young actor to play.
That's
Bill
what I mean. Like an
Cosby.
up and coming. Oh God.
Yeah.
Do that,
What'd you-
the Jello.
He was in that
Jesus.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the hobo.
Oh,
Oh God.
foreseeing
Because
his
you need
future.
someone with like the mustache and all, like just
Got to get
The
the handlebars,
mustache
right?
is-
The handlebars. have to
Mustache
be
is
in there.
key. Mustache is key for sure.
That stash is gonna be good.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else before we end this? So next week we have one more, right?
Yeah. So I've got two. Because I don't know if one counts, but they kind of always are.
Just
So
pick
I was
one.
thinking, well, no, I was thinking Bishop.
Yeah.
But he's technically like, he's always portrayed by a black actor, but it's like the actual backstory is he's like Australian indigenous, and that was his
Yeah.
whole story.
Then he's Australian
but-
indigenous.
Yeah, but anyway, so I Black Racer, because he's literally just a physical manifestation of death, and he's a badass.
I've never heard of this guy.
Really? So okay,
Have you guys besides Justin?
Yeah, I have. He's in he was
Yeah.
in the Dark Side War and
Yeah.
a bunch of other stuff.
he's
Marvel
he's
or
literally
DC?
just death.
DC.
DC.
He's
Okay.
DC, yeah.
Crazy.
He took over. I want to say the Flash for a bit too.
Yeah, he
I
did.
think. Yeah, and then he got like separated by Wonder Woman and someone else or whatever. But essentially, he's just like this ethereal being that takes over physical hosts, and he's literally like the angel of death.
This
That
guy looks
sounds
so.
like the
This guy looks so
Spectre.
awesome.
Yeah, and he's got like skis that come out of his feet, and
That's
yeah,
insane.
he's just the angel of death. He's like
That's
the most black metal
crazy.
thing ever.
This is insane.
Yeah,
I wonder why you like him.
I don't know. No
It's
idea.
weird.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Those are pretty. I think we brought the heat today with the characters that we introduced here. Some cool stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's get into our final topic. It is the finale, the season finale of Peacemaker. Dun,
Ugh.
dun,
forgot about
dun, 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 dun. How do you forget about that? Come on now.
Well, because I'm so jacked on watching Meteor Man again.
Yeah. I'm obviously gonna have to go watch it.
Oh God.
Hell yeah!
Next thing you know,
Do
you
a
want
watch
that.
party.
Next thing you know, you want that superhero from In Living Color.
Well,
Oh,
That's what these two. That's what this guy reminds me of.
I'm not saying it anyway.
Yeah.
Handyman. Rhymes with Candyman.
Yes. Anyways, let's get to Peacemaker here. So we got our finale. What a TV show. Came out of nowhere, and a lot of people have been really, really positive about the show. But hey, it had to come to an end. But this episode was what an episode. So we'll just go around the table here and kind of talk about a couple of things. I'll start it off here with the beginning scene where he talks about his helmets. I thought the helmets were absolutely hilarious what they do. So the first helmet that they're in the bushes there, they're waiting to, get into that barn and take over or fight them. And then he's like talking about the helmets that he has. And the first helmet is an underwater world helmet that lets you breathe underwater. Okay, so that's useless there in that position. Then they have another one called a scabies helmet.
Gives everyone scabies.
Scabies 1 mile radius, except for the person wearing it gets scabies.
I love that little addition. Like gives everyone in a 1 mile radius, except for the wearer, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, obviously, of course.
And then the funny one was the anti-gravity helmet that allows you to float aimlessly. So
like keep a little fan with me.
Hardcore asks him, well, how do you keep, he's like, well, I have a little mini fan. I just want to see that. Can we please see that
that's one of the things on his utility belt. It's his little fan.
Yeah, we need to see this, right?
Yeah.
It's so cool. What's that? Oh,
watch My Secret Identity. That was one of the.
Oh yeah. But he uses an aerosol spray though.
Yeah, so you remember it? Oh my god!
I watched that show when I was a kid.
All right, go on.
I actually met the actor who plays it. I met the actor. But yeah. So the last one, no, there's two more. But before you get to the anti-gravity one. So Leota, she activates it and it just flies off. It's gone, right?
Hold on, that's the first time you've ever pronounced her name.
Yeah, I know. It's the season finale, so I wanted to do it right.
A special occasion.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've actually known all of their names this whole time for everyone.
But yeah, it just floats away. Like, is it ever gonna land or is it gone? Like, is it going in the atmosphere and gone? Like, hits Superman in the head when he's standing there.
Wouldn't that be so funny if DC did another Superman movie and he's up in space and he sees Peacemaker's helmet? Oh.
Or Green Lanterns coming to Earth and gets hit with one of them.
Yes.
Oh man! And then so he's got the other ones. He's got the Sonic beam or boom.
Sonic boom.
Sonic boom. Yeah. 3 to 4 booms per charge, and we'll talk about how that really plays into the plan. And then another useless one, well, not useless but funny one, human torpedo. Man, this is awesome.
This one's not very good. What do you mean it's not very good? Well, if you want all your bones to turn into jello.
And it's a prototype, by the way.
Yeah.
After talking about that, I just want to skip to the first scene where she uses it, and I'm like, yeah. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah. She's here to save oh god.
And then the second time, oh my god.
So they try to get Eagly to take the helmet, and Hardcore's like, you can't talk to your bird; it doesn't understand you, right? And he's like, no, I got this, right? So they get Eagly to take the helmet. Which one did he take? Did he take the human torpedo one?
No,
they were taking the Sonic boom one.
Okay, oh yeah, Sonic boom one, yeah. And he's going there, and he's going, and then he just veers off to the right, and just disappears. Man, it's such a good moment. So good. So they go into the forest and they're looking for this helmet, and there's some situation where Peacemaker comes and confronts his dad in his mind. This guy's obviously still trying to figure things out. He gets a little hardcore with the what is it called, the spinning blow darts. But they find the helmet, and they're able to they need big boy economists to get in there and drop it off so they can detonate this thing a couple of times and kill some butterflies. And first of all, he's not happy with it. He doesn't want to do this shit. He's like, what the hell? So they go and Peacemaker goes and breaks a couple of one guy's skull, sheriff's skull, and dresses this guy up and give him a lunch pail, right? Gives him a lunch pail to go in there, and this guy cannot act the part, right? Like he just so stiff and so like robotic.
And it's confirmed he does dye his beard.
Oh, what a
I mean,
scene.
that is a good thing to do, though. He should be stiff and robotic. It worked out for him.
Yeah, but he was just like talking to himself so loud, right? But yeah, I mean, he gets the job done though.
Yeah.
He gets the helmet planted, so he did his job. And on the way out, what happens to this guy? They
stop him because he stopped him as he's going in, and then what was it that he asked him? Some
Where you
about the
going?
beard.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
and way out. Yeah, yeah. So,
Why did
You
that
know,
guy
beard
do
like
that to his beard? Then there was
Yeah,
a long
'cause-
pause.
Because they take on the memory of the person. Why does
Yeah.
that person
Yeah.
do that? And then, he shared this whole experience. It's just like, now you kind of feel really bad for the guy and you
Yeah.
kind of like him a little more. Not that I liked him since the beginning. He's such a funny comedic part of the cast. But then at that point, you're like, oh, you feel so sorry for him. So, and he's like, okay. And then as he's walking away, they trigger the sonic boom.
no, they spot him.
They spot. Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah, he gets swarmed.
Going back and forth. Do you want to take on?
Yeah, I'll take over. I don't want to skip over the swarm part because I thought he was going to die. Like,
Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's like I don't know. Like they did trigger the sonic boom to save him, but they just ambush him. And the thing with this show is you don't know if anyone's gonna make it out alive or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that moment there, I'm like, oh, he's dead. Who's next? Like, what are we gonna do?
especially that aerial shot where they're closing in on him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're just like, oh shit, he's gonna get it, right?
But yeah,
But-
like Chris said, they triggered the sonic boom to cause a distraction.
Yeah,
And-
I'm surprised he didn't get hit with it, right?
Actually, that's a good point. But yeah, actually, no, it's like it's contained in the barn.
These minds going like,
I'm
wait,
picturing
hold
it.
on.
I'm picturing it now, just him splattering.
But yeah, that sonic boom worked, right? It got their attention, and it laid waste to a lot of butterflies. Like it took care of a good, healthy amount of them, right? Where it gave them a chance to come in as a team and knock off. So there's only 3 of them that came in, right? It was Vigilante, Hardcore, and Peacemaker that
Peacemaker.
came in.
And Peacemaker,
The Yoda and what's his name? Economist stayed behind, correct?
Yeah.
But why did she
yeah.
stay?
Oh
behind?
wait, Merv's dead at this point too. That happened.
Yes, dead,
the
yeah.
the cops all came to the motel and shot Merv, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but
Yeah,
I'm
we
like,
talked
why?
about that last week, Justin.
Anyways,
I watched both episodes today, so
Yeah.
the last 2 episodes. So again, as we
Congratulations.
talked about in like the first time we did this, all the episodes kind of blend together.
Yeah.
Waller ordered her. She's like, "Don't let my daughter do anything."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
Is it just me or Amanda Waller lost some weight? Because she got a little thin there from the other
yeah.
movies. I don't know why I noticed that. I have no idea. But she got, she got a little thin, and maybe
all the
she's all,
stress of the job.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
all stress. Yeah.
She's on that Jenny Craig.
I don't think she's around anymore. I thought it was a different
legally
actress.
or. Oh, actually, yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway.
shall we continue, folks? This is what happens here.
Fights
We just-
happen.
Anyway, so they make their way into the barn area, correct? But there are some casualties. Like there are some people going down, right? Vigilante goes down with the back shot. Don't know if he's dead yet or not, but Hardcore, she gets it pretty bad, right?
She almost gets taken over by a booter fly.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then finally Yoda comes in there and just like, oh man, she's
Saves
like
the day.
pulling it, pulling it out, right?
Because she
Yeah.
was like going in and he's like, what are you doing? You got to stay here. And she's like, I was made for this. And we're like, what? And then she's doing all these moves. I'm like, where the hell did that come from?
What was
But
it?
here's one
Didn't they say she was like top of her class and stuff? Like her mom is like, "You're too good for this place." So there's
Yeah.
got to be a reason why. And then
And
now
I
she
also
got
I
shut.
do like her choreography too, because she wasn't just like out of nowhere sleeper agent. She still had a lot of like her character when
Yeah.
she was like jumping around with, you know, just gunning people with both
Yeah,
pistols.
yeah.
It wasn't like
Mhm.
out of character for her.
It wasn't
still just-
fluid. It wasn't fluid.
yeah, it was still just like yeah. well,
There was a little bit of unorthodox moves.
The one thing that got me thinking, though, when we
Appreciate
see Harcourt get shot, it looked like she got shot in the
Mhm.
arm. So why did she start bleeding
Yeah.
from the mouth like a
She
butterfly?
got shot
the
in the
butterfly.
chest as well.
Internal
she
bleeding.
did.
Oh.
It's called
Oh,
internal
okay.
bleeding.
She got hit like
I
3
didn't see
times: the chest,
Oh,
the side, and the
Yeah.
arm.
Yeah.
okay.
I thought that was all just the butterfly like starting to tunnel into her
yeah.
like sinuses.
Yeah, I thought they didn't show that as a crazy twist, but yeah.
Mm.
never
Yeah,
mind.
no, definitely. It was a crazy moment. And she pulls him, the butterfly out and stabs it. Ugh, ugh, dead.
Oh, and she picks it up and shoots it.
Just to make sure.
Yeah, Leota shoots.
Just for good measures.
Yeah.
What happens then? They make the Peacemaker, right?
And they go downstairs, yeah.
She's like telling Peacemaker, like, you gotta go and get this, right? So Peacemaker goes down the stairs because what's that? The female butterfly, the one that's left behind,
Goth.
Goth,
yeah,
or
yeah.
Goth.
She's heading her way down there because the sheriff, the butterfly that took over the sheriff's body, the chief sheriff, he's down there trying to get some switches going because they need to teleport. So this whole time they're trying to get this ginormous alien cow teleporting. Yeah, look at this.
Jabba the Hutt's stepbrother.
Isn't that his mom?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, looks like a pug. They're
Oh,
trying.
he's so cute.
He's a good
Little
boy.
spider pug.
Trying to get this ginormous thing to another part of Earth, right? Teleporting it. Is it Earth? They wanted to move to another place.
Yeah,
wanted-
different sector on Earth.
Yeah. And
Also,
he's-
I like all of the what are those little balls with the electricity flying through it? And you put your finger on it and it goes bzzz to the
I
bit.
forgot what they're called. I don't know what you're talking about.
Edison
Yeah,
bulbs, not
yeah.
Edison. Anyway, I like how they just have those, but like in pie plates behind it.
Oh, yes.
so he makes his way down there, but the place is kind of falling apart because of the explosions from the sonic boom, right? 3 times.
Sonic
And-
boom.
So yeah, we need Guile there all of a sudden. And he kind of falls down the stairway and basically gets trapped under a huge mound of rubble. And he's just like, he can't get out, he can't do anything. And Leota kind of follows suit, and she puts on the helmet, right? She puts on a helmet. We won't talk about which one just yet. She puts on a helmet. She makes her way down there. Right? Chris can't contain himself.
Well, before.
Well, why don't you? Because you love this part. Why don't you kind of
Okay.
take over here? Okay.
So she's heading down the stairs and she finds where the pile of wood fell, and Peacemaker is stuck under. And she starts removing them, and then you see Peacemaker like, oh, someone's here, and you see it move faster, and he gets pulled out, and I'm like, damn, she's strong. And then here it's Goth who pulled
Yeah, that was a good one,
Peacemaker
right?
out.
Yeah.
That was good. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, I'm liking. And then, they start fighting, and,
And she
they're
just
kicking
kicked his ass. She
Oh.
kicks his ass.
Well, they have super
Yeah.
strike. So
Yeah.
And then, Goth gets him and is holding him up. And then Leota comes through the wood and she activates cannonball,
Human torpedo.
human torpedo. And he's like, no. And then
No.
she starts flying, and you're like, yeah, she's going to be a winner. And then flies right by them and hits the rock
pancakes.
wall at the end.
That was a good part. That was awesome.
I had to go back like 3 times and watch that because it was just so funny. We were like, you know, she's redeeming herself. You know, she couldn't kill
Yeah.
that guy in the second episode, and she still can't kill.
It's just
But
whiffs.
yeah, and then she's out cold, and then we got Goth holding up Peacemaker, saying, you know, I don't want to fight you, and like lets him go. And she's like, I gotta show you something. Which that whole scene was just like, I was not expecting that. So, you know, they're walking in, we see the cow hanging up, and then the sheriff is trying to get the machine to work. And they're like, we need your help, you know, just pull the switch. We're going to teleport the cow to a different planet, they were saying. So, and then all of a sudden she's, you know, we've been fighting for the same team.
Yeah,
for the same reason.
That
and
was
I'm
a
like,
trip.
is Peacemaker a butterfly and he just doesn't know it? So, you know, that was a mind F right there.
She tried hard. She tried hard to convince him, though.
Because I think she knew the way he was working, because, you know, she kind of knows a little bit about his history. So, you know, she was playing off that, using it to her advantage to try and, you know, persuade him to do something that could have gotten worse. So, you know, she's going off and keeps talking, and he's looking all confused. And when you're just about to think he's gonna, you know, help them, he's like, activate cannonball. And then you see Leota fly across
arguably
cavern.
the best scene, except for the near the end, but arguably one of the funniest scenes.
Right into the cow's stomach, and just
poor cow.
Poor Leota. Like when she fell out, like that was probably one of the nastiest scenes. You know, this show it doesn't disappoint. It gives you so much comedy. It gives you so much action. It gets you interested. It sucks you in. There's never a dull moment.
I think that the biggest thing is that the comedy doesn't detract from the story. Like it doesn't. There's a lot of serious actiony shows that then are just like, okay, now we got to do the funny bit, and you're just like, what? Why are you making? Okay. Why did you make that joke? It's not even a good joke. And then you're just immediately taken out. The biggest thing with this show is the fact that the comedy, I think, was written first, and then the action was written second, and then they spent the same amount of time that they did on both of those to marry the two together. And because they're both so strong. Like the action, the fight scenes, the choreography, the special effects are so well done. The writing and the jokes and the characters and the acting is also just so well done that like there's never a point. And I think that kind of we've talked about a couple times where we're like, I don't know what happens in what episode, because the flow and the pacing of it works so well.
I agree,
because it's a very flushed out product that they've put together for sure.
Yeah, definitely the flow of this show has been really good. It's just seamless. Episode to episode, it's just a nice flow to it where there's character growth throughout. Like we've seen so many of these characters develop from the first episode to now, including Leota. We've seen Peacemaker go through ups and downs, massive change in every level. We've seen Vigilante, you know, from who is this guy to wow, this guy is awesome.
I don't think he's had any growth. And
no,
that's
part of his charm. He's a busboy, and then he fights people.
Yeah, his importance grew. His importance grew as a teammate,
sure,
right.
Especially in the beginning, when they're in the hospital, and you know the sheriff's putting out the photos of the wanted people, and they name him, and then he like hops out of his hospital bed out the window because he's like, I don't want to be caught.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, it was good. It was good. Oh man. Okay, so we get to the end part here. This is where a lot of buzz has been on the internet right now. People have been talking about it. He's carrying a hardcore out, and they're walking out of the disaster, and Lo and behold, the Justice League shows up. What?
I was
I was like, what? Aquaman's there, Flash is there, Superman's there,
and the actual actors. I was not expecting
well, two of
two.
the
Yeah,
four.
yeah, yeah.
Two of the
They
four.
didn't get Henry Cavill, which
He wasn't
sure.
there, yeah. And then they also didn't get Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
But what I heard was though, Batman and Cyborg were in there as well. They took them out. They were actually in there. They took them out because Warner Brothers told James Gunn to take them out.
Huh.
Two reasons. One, the Batman's movie's coming out, and also the one with
Mm.
also the Flash movie's coming out where Ben Affleck's gonna have his finale there of his last time wearing the cowl.
Right.
And the issue with the gentleman who plays Cyborg, it's going on an ongoing issue with DC.
Oh, where he
Oh.
keeps talking shit about them
Yeah,
not
so they're-
paying or
yeah.
treating people right.
Yeah, so they took them out.
Let's hide him.
So they had both of them in there, but they took them out. So James Gunn did say that if down the road they allow him to give it like a director's cut, they're going to add those pieces in there. Also, the guy who played, or the stand-in actor who played for Batman, also leaked it out as well on social media.
Mm.
He leaked out his wearing the costume and thanked
Yeah.
everybody, Warner Brothers. So yeah, I mean the whole team was there technically, but yeah, going back to like what he was saying
One of those
about
makes sense.
the banter between Flash and Aquaman was hilarious because they hit back on that beginning part
Yeah.
where he's
He screws fish. Man, I'm sick of that rumor. And he's like, it's not a rumor.
yeah, screw you, Barry.
Barry.
I thought that was really great. The fact that Jason Momoa and Ezra Miller showed up to play their roles was cool, and I think that's because they respect James Gunn quite a bit to show up in this. That's the power James Gunn I think has. He's developed this over time, but he's a A-list director now.
Well, also they shot this in Vancouver, and Jason Momoa is in Vancouver all the time.
Yeah. But yeah, that's cool. That's awesome to see that ending. But good news, season 2 has been greenlit, and they should have, because it would have been people would have started burning some Warner Brother buildings down if this did not get a season 2. Like seriously, like when's the last time we said that about a DC property, right?
Yeah. Like,
I mean,
we
burned down buildings because the properties were trash, but
yeah. I'd like to see James Gunn do like another Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but I mean, what I heard is that he might get bigger roles at DC now, because DC now is like 100% all over him. They're like basically calling him every day and harassing him, right? So once he's finished with the Guardians of the Galaxy, they're filming that right now, I believe. They're almost finished doing it. And we'll see if he jumps on and does some more stuff. But that's awesome. It's so good to see not only John Cena finally find something that he's really, really good at.
This role was made for him.
Exactly. And he killed it. He really, really did his best here. And I applaud the man, because I did not see him as a good actor, but changed my mind completely with this show.
And also just like to the stunt team too, like having a professional wrestler as your main actor who needs to do stunts is probably like the best decision ever. Because every time he got in a fight, I was like, oh shit, here we go. Whoa.
And the crazy thing about John Cena is, we've seen it before where, The Rock started stepping into movies and it's like, okay, you're trying to branch out, but ends up being successful. With John Cena as Peacemaker, I don't know, even watching it, he makes this character seem so seamless to play. Like there's no, I don't know, it just fits him so perfectly.
Yeah, he was born for this role. He was born for this role.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like it was a super heavy character that like he had to lean into to get you to not see John Cena. It was just he's just a professional, and it just was done so well that
he took it. You can tell he really took it seriously and really wanted to do justice by this this character, and he did. He knocked it out of the park. All right, let's kind of give our overall score of the entire show. I know we do episodes. This episode, I think we can just kind of meld it into the entire season. What'd you guys give it out of 10? This show. We'll start with D.
Give it an 8.
8. All right,
Yep.
solid number. 8. Christopher.
I'm giving it a 9.5. I really
Whoa.
enjoyed this series.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah.
Justin.
I'm gonna give it a 9. I think I would have gone higher had I did like the last episode and it was really good, but I do think that the hey, we're aliens, we're here to take over the world because you humans are bad and you're killing yourselves trope has been done a lot. So when that story drop hit, I was just like, oh, okay.
But you were thoroughly entertained.
I was phenomenal. Yeah. Again, the opening scene of this whole series was one of the funniest things I've ever watched on TV. Period.
I hope
right.
for the second season we get like a new dance sequence. Could you imagine he did
Totally.
interpretive
I want
dancing?
a full series of just the janitor.
So I'd give it I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 as well. I think it was very entertaining. I enjoyed it. I look forward to watching it. Anytime when you look forward to a show, it should automatically signal in your brain that this is great. Because why else are you looking forward to it, right? So 9 out of 10 for me. I would have given it a little bit higher if Judo Master showed up at the final episode. That dude needed to show up.
He did.
Where did he show up?
He showed up at the end, and he was standing around all the corpses, and then he cried eating a Cheeto, and I was
I meant during the battle. He should have.
Oh yeah,
like I wanted him to be.
I was
the
confused
team.
about that actual end scene with him.
He believed in what they were doing.
Yeah, because Goth was saying how, when they talked to him, he believed in what they were doing. But is he a butterfly?
I don't think so.
I think if you are willing to agree with them, there's no reason to kill you and take over your body.
Yeah, I think that was what she was saying was like, he agrees with us, and that's why he's working for us. So I think that was like saying that he isn't a butterfly. And then he showed up and then was crying while eating flaming hot Cheetos. So I guess, maybe season 2 is going to be Judo Mask, whatever. Judo Man. Flaming hot Cheeto Man. I think he's going to be maybe the main antagonist of the second season. Or
I don't think
build a team.
I don't think he's fully grown into that role.
Is that a short joke?
Oh.
I'm not dignifying that.
I don't think he's going to be the main character, main bad guy, but I think he might join the team. Maybe
again. I always just see Iron Fist when I look at him.
Maybe just a fist. But no, yeah. I would have loved to see him join the team and fight with them. That would have been awesome. Like he just comes in there, starts kicking butt. But yeah, good scores overall. I don't know why D just gave it a bad number 8. Maybe D just hates Peacemaker.
Reason,
D just hates peace. That's what it is.
It's basically the same reason Justin did, but my threshold's different.
He just doesn't like peace at all costs.
That too.
This has been one of our longest recorded things. So it was good though. We had a lot of awesome topics to talk about. Rapid take, what we got, what we watched, and the 3 awesome topics that we had. We hope you enjoyed our podcast, and if you're listening to us, make sure to go to Spotify and iTunes, and there's like buttons and notification buttons. It helps us grow our channel. And speaking of growing our channel, head on out to our YouTube channel, subscribe, give us a like, and leave us a comment, because we're always answering comments and always giving prizes. Every month we're giving awesome prizes. I think this month we are giving Pudgy Pig, the Power Rangers exclusive.
I told you I'm not a prize, Elvin.
It is right here. We're giving this away right here. Look at this. This is an exclusive from Hasbro Pulse. We're going to give this guy away to somebody. And all you had to do is be a subscriber on our YouTube channel and leave a comment. So all we have to do is just basically leave a comment and subscribe to our channel, and you get a chance to win this guy. And it's available to North American viewers only. So yeah, we'll ship this out to you guys. So with that being said, wherever you are in the world or the universe, have yourself a good day, a good morning, a good day, and a good night. Peace be with you.
All right.
Goodbye, internet.
Good
Goodbye.